What's going on, my fellow dongs, and welcome to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about an ARMS character join the roster in Smash Bros. And it's definitely kind of a surprise for the first fighter in the second Fires Pass, because nobody thought this would happen, and there's multiple reasons why nobody thought this. And some people are mad, and I get it, because we need more third parties, whatever. But this is honestly fine than another Fire Emblem character. So yeah, honestly, I'm okay with this because I was hoping for an ARMS rep to come since the base game, but why is it happening like right now? So there's many reasons. This is kind of another situation of like, oh, but it's too, like, I guess because it's one of those situations like Xenoblade 2, where it's like I guess it was Smash was developed after Smash 4, so I'm guessing they didn't have time for it like Xenoblade 2. Hopefully Rex gets in. But it's kind of one of those situations I was like, kind of surprising because I never thought this would happen. Because let's talk about the whole arguments right now. So first things first, this could change the DLC forever, basically, because Springman is an assist trophy, basically, and he has been assist trophy, of course, and he has a Mii costume, and there's Armed Spirits, and some of them are Mii. Well, only basically two mascots, Springman and River Girl, have Mii costumes in the game. So there's that. What else is there? And some of them, yeah, I think I talked about everything. But yeah, this could change the DLC forever. So here's the first thing I'm thinking. That if Springman is playable as the ARMS character, this could change the DLC for the rest of the game, because it could get open to other characters like Springman and Waluigi. Isaac, Waluigi, Shadow, ignore that. Waluigi, or any other characters that's been assist trophies that people wanted in the game. So, but here's the weirdest thing. Each DLC character in the first Fires Pass never had spirits, besides maybe Byleth, but there was like normal Fire Emblem spirits, and there wasn't even any Three Houses spirits, because Smash came way longer before Fire Emblem Three Houses released it. So, yeah. There was no Persona spirits. There was no Square spirits besides Cloud and maybe Gino and Mallow. There was no Microsoft spirits for obvious reasons, and there was no SNK spirits at all. So it's kind of odd, like they're doing this now. So I think we can all assume spirits do not deconfirm fighters, because here's the weirdest thing. Here are the fighters that are spirits, which is Springman, Ribbon Girl, Ninjara, Twintel, and Min Min. Those are all the 5 fighters that are spirits. So I think we can all assume as well that the post-game spirits, Max Brass, I had to remember the names, Lollipop, Ninjara, Mizango, however you say that name, Springtron, and Dr. Coil will not be the characters, because they're post-game characters, and that's kind of like, those are like random characters they'll add. The people can dream for Max Brass, but I don't think he's going to join. He'll probably just more like to be a spirit. And then there's like Master Mummy and Mechanica, which are heavies, and sure, we don't have a lot of those, but they're probably not as likely anyway. So if none of those characters, like their spirits, are the character, I would be kind of shocked, because like it just makes sense to add one of those bigger characters. And I think it's most likely going to be Min Min as the character, if I had to predict. I know I made a Smash Fire Pass 2 prediction like a few days ago, if you want to check that out. But I predicted Min Min to be the character, because she's basically popular, like besides Springman and River Girl being the mascot. And I know people argue Springman will be boring and whatever, and I can agree with that. But as long as the character is fun to play, that's all. So yeah. Regardless of what people say, I don't really care less. If it's Ribbon Girl, I wouldn't be surprised, but I want Min Min because Min Min is the best. That's all. I made Min Min back when I played ARMS, and ARMS is still fun to this day. So yeah, and people argue, yeah, I agree that ARMS is still a dead series or whatever. I wonder this will teams ARMS too, but yeah. Now here's an interesting thing how the character will work, because each ARMS character has different abilities. Like Springman is the basic character. Ribbon Girl jumps more times. Ninjara teleports. Min Min has like her left arm bigger, and so on and so forth. So I'm wondering if this will be like an alt situation like Bowser Jr. and Hero, or if it's just going to be one character getting in the game and just have alts referencing the characters. That's probably, I'm thinking like the alts would be pretty cool, but I think it's just going to be one character at a time. But I don't know. It can honestly be anybody. So I mean, anything can happen, honestly. And if none of those are the and if none of the characters are spirits, the fighter, I would be kind of surprised because putting in like Kid Cobra or Helix is kind of random. And Bark will obviously not join in because we don't need more duo characters. So I like putting Kid Cobra and Helix or one of them. That's kind of like random to put in. So I don't think either of those are happening. I know people hope for Helix, but it's just no. Don't want that to happen. And Twintel, sure, I guess, if people really like Twintel that much. So yeah, that's my prediction on the ARMS character. I know I didn't talk much about it, and I'm pretty much happy regardless. I got an ARMS character. And before I actually end the video, I guess I'll also bring up the whole Rex Mikasu situation. Now, before people dislike the video, I have never played Xenoblade, but I am going to be playing the series, not as a Let's Play, because Xenoblade is 100 hours long. It's just the kind of situation that I think this increases Rex's chances, because Sakurai couldn't put Rex in the base game because of the whole like Mii costume, like because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was developed before Smash or after Smash, I think. Well, the other way, you know what I mean. Basically, it's just an argument of that he couldn't be in the base game because due to time issues. So I just feel like that is kind of like one of those things. Now, sure, it's technically two first-party characters, and it kind of might be disappointing because there will be 4 characters left, so that means the rest of them will be third parties. That's what I'm predicting. But regardless, I really hope Rex gets in the roster, and then this will hopefully be worth the time for me to play Xenoblade. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Who do you think the ARMS character will be? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.